Okay, this is case study number 6. Another client, a 22-year-old male who's a college soccer player who weighs 140 pounds. This is a little bit similar to the other case study with the young football player. That my regimen might compete or contradict the regimen of the college team, because most college teams have a personal trainer that trains the team in lifting. So this is just extra lifting for the player himself, for individual training. But nonetheless, this is a pretty tough regimen. It's probably the toughest training regimen I've written out of all 6. Just because the client encouraged me to push his limits, and for his questionnaire, there was really no health concern other than he sometimes has a weak hip, and his hip flexor is his weak spot, so I tried to go light on more of the legs and the lower body and lunges and such. But I encouraged him to stretch more often. Other than that, he's not taking any medicine or anything. So the first day of the training regimen is a chest day. Since he has class at 7 a.m., I told him, he encouraged me that he wanted a 5 a.m. lift. So since he's a veteran of the gym, I started out what I thought would be appropriate for him, which is a flat bench, 4 sets, 155 for 10 reps. So it's a very hypertrophy regimen, because one of his goals is to increase muscle mass. He wants to put on 5 pounds before the start of the season. Each day ends with a cardio or an ab circuit. And the ab circuit is the same as the others, with the Russian twists, obliques, VS planks, ab roller. One of his other goals is to achieve a 12-minute 2-mile, to run a 2 miles in under 12 minutes. That's for his soccer team. That's what they had to do in the preseason. So, I said class. He actually works from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So he lifts in the morning, and then he does cardio at night, along with the ab circuit. So, like I said, the chest day includes flat bench, incline dumbbell flies, skull crusher, so it's a chest and tries day, with the weight increasing gradually. So by week 5, he's doing 4 sets of 12 for 145 pounds, but the second to last week in the month, he has 5 sets for 170 pounds for 8 reps. He said his max bench is 225, so I felt this was appropriate for his regimen. Week 1 cardio includes 1.5 mile run at a 7-minute pace. At the end of the regimen, it's a 2-mile run at a 6:30 pace. And that would put him just around 13 minutes. But obviously, if I had to make more training regimens, then the cardio regimen would be adjusted appropriately. Wednesday is back with barbell row and hammer curls and deadlift. Starting at 4 sets, 95 pounds, so just 25 on both sides of the bar, 10 reps. And at the end of the month, he's doing the barbell rows for 120 pounds, 4 sets of 10 reps. Thursday, chest again, about the same thing, but it's incline bench now on the barbell instead of flat bench, and then flat dumbbell bench, and then ending with dips. The dips are to fail. And then 5 p.m. cardio, another mile. And I encouraged him to join the Park District's swim team. Back on Friday again, back in buys, including in various positions, shoulders. But on Fridays and Monday nights, I told him, encouraged him to look at the yoga sessions that they have to help his flexibility, especially in soccer. That's one of the main things you have to have, is balance and flexibility. If you want to have a healthy career, balance and flexibility will always be critical to an athlete's performance. That's why I have a large emphasis on the ab circuit and yoga sessions. Saturday is a little bit of a deload day. It's swim, run, bike, either one. I'm not saying he has to do all 3. But that varies week to week. Swim starting with the 30 laps, run the next week, and then the third Saturday swim, fourth Saturday bike, fifth Saturday swim. Being more of a 140 pounds for a college athlete is appropriate for soccer, but obviously you're playing against grown men, so you're playing against guys that weigh 180, 200 pounds even in soccer. So one of his things that he's insecure about is his weight. That's why he wants to increase his muscle mass. And I told him, well, your muscle mass might not make you heavier, but you will look physically bigger. And so his biggest insecurity is his confidence, which I discovered. Obviously, he didn't tell me that. I could tell by the way he talks about himself that confidence is the one thing that is hurting him. And obviously, he came to me as an individual, so he's not looking to be in a group lift. So as a former college athlete myself, I told him to look at other people, but don't compare yourself to them. Try to push yourself beyond those limits to be better than them even. Compare yourself and say, can I break that boundary? Can I be better than I want to be? And that's case number 6, Craig Klein, 22-year-old male, former college soccer player.